Heyo! Dun dun da! Welcome! Welcome to Nick Star Trial Watch. This is a completely different time slot than I usually stream. Usually I stream in US daytime. Now it's 10:30 p.m. East Coast, and I guess 8:30, 7:30 earlier on the West Coast. So I hope some of my regulars are already here. And maybe some new people will show up eventually. So for you who don't know, hi, I'm Nick. I do labor law. So yes, you're getting commentary from a person with an actual law degree. What I am streaming today is the Donna Adelson arrest video from the airport. For you who are unaware, why would a woman named Donna Adelson be arrested at an airport? Well, in 2015, Dan Markel was murdered. And after a couple of years, they got to his killers. Two hired gunmen. One snitched on the other, one got life in prison, the other one got 15 years, I think. Then they moved on to the person who solicited the murder, which was Catherine Magbebril, a woman named Catherine. Okay, they got her. She was sentenced to life in prison. Then they went for the person who paid for it. Charlie Adelson, the former brother-in-law of Dan Markel. Because Dan Markel was married to Wendy Adelson between 2006 to 2013. The divorce was rough. And with a lot of litigation. Because Dan Markel and their two sons wanted to stay in northern Florida. And because school, everything, he had his job there and everything. And Wendy hated that. She wanted to go back to Miami to her family and try to get the kids down to Miami. That did not work. And just so Wendy Adelson, how she left Dan was while Dan was away, he was at the time a law professor. How she left him was by getting the kids and more or less the entirety of the inside of the home and just took off. It took him weeks to track them down. So yeah, divorce was then a bit the litigation went wild. But after 2 years of that, all of a sudden, Dan Markel was gunned down on his driveway. But as I said, they found the gunman, they found the solicitor, and then last year, they brought Charlie Adelson, the former brother-in-law, to trial. He was convicted. During that trial, it came to surface that they have made a lot of recordings with the Adelson family. They put up a sting operation against the Adelson family. And in that is some highly compromising information. Hello, genitals, Pixie, Iris, Merce Turf, Chelsea, sardonisms, and been there, done that. Good evening, morning, night, everybody. Well, in these recordings, there's a lot of information. So after Charlie Adelson was convicted, he was brought to prison, and in prison he received a phone call from his mother, Donna Adelson, the matriarch of the Florida Adelsons, where she claimed she would either end herself or flee the country, because nothing speaks of high intelligence as in telling in a recorded phone line what you're going to do. Well, that put the investigation against Donna Adelson in overspeed, and they caught her at the Miami-Dade airport with a one-way ticket to Thailand. Donna Adelson and her husband Harvey. So that is where, well, a lot of things have moved on since then. She's been arraigned. She was moved up to northern Florida, and she claims she is not doing so good. And hold on while I check how much I care. Until convicted, she's innocent. She's supposed. That's the central in Western judicial system. How I feel about it is another thing, but I still have to consider her innocent. But we are here because they released the arrest video of Donna Adelson. I haven't watched a thing of it. The only thing I did was to take a screenshot and have it as a thumbnail. Ghostry Anonymous over at Rumble says, telling your plans is normally what a cartoon villain does. Yeah. Oh. And for you who don't know, over here, it's 4:30 a.m. And what are you doing up that early? This is my normal. And for you who are old regulars knows, I sleep 2 times per day, 3.5 hours per time, roughly. I had a members only stream earlier today, your time, and then I went to bed at around 11 p.m. and then I woke up around 3, something like that, 3:30 maybe. So yeah, I've been up for an hour. So as coffee with and something I don't normally do, but I made a big casserole. So I got some whole cream. So not something I usually do, but whole cream in coffee is really good. I don't usually do it, but I'll make an exception for today. Chelsea B, you're in the future for me. It's only 8:30 p.m. here. Okay, nice. So it's early evening or evening where you are. It's 10:30 something on the East Coast. So that would put you West Coast, Central. Time zones, they are confusing. Yes, been there, done that. Innocent and on the run. Thank you, Christine. Gifting 1 membership. Thank you so much. And it went to Pixie78. That's very sweet of you, Christine. Thank you so much. While on the subject, memberships here is $3 a month or $2.99, 95, 19. Something of that. Oh, it's Christine's birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Christine. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Christine. And thank you so much. Yeah, memberships here, $3 a month. And members only content in an abundance. You get early access to my shorts, and you lots of members only content and access to my Discord, which link to that is in the community section. Coffee. Well, what Genitals is watching from Mexico. What have you done? What are you on the run from? Yeah, I would assume Mexico should be good weather, somewhat good weather. My parents are in Portugal, and they spend every winter there and has been for the past 7 or 8 years because they are both retired. They retired, I don't know, 15 years ago after a lifetime of work. So them going to Portugal over the winter, they deserve it. They deserve it. But we are here for this. Let's get back to the start. And let's do this. Let's have Mr. Jingles there to cover up that logo, because why not? There. Let's make me a bit bigger. Yeah, thank you, Ghostery. To see if you can receive a gifted membership, click that link. Then you will allow gifts. So, what we see here is the boarding gate. And that tells me that Donna Adelson already passed the all the things, and is now, that should be where to board the plane. So they caught her, not like just in time before she sat on the plane, because they could just have called the plane and said, stay put, we are going to collect someone. No, I guess this is crowd control, because before this it's an open terminal and they might try to run, and they simply didn't want to take that risk. So this is a much more safe and secure way to apprehend a person trying to flee the country. So let's start and see what's going on.
Hi, how are you? You have an ID?
Yep. Over here, Donna Adelson, Harvey Adelson. They have no idea. So this is a body cam, body-worn body cam. And they have no idea, because they just passed the boarding station. They must feel, finally. But, dun dun dun.
Okay, nice to meet you. Yeah. You're under arrest for your cell phone. No, I don't want to give it to you. Why do I have to?
Because my attorney.
And whoopsie doopsie.
You're under arrest for your cell phone. No, I don't want to give it to you. Why do I have to?
Because my attorney.
Why do I have to give it to you? This is evidence. She's under arrest. I have to go with you. I have to go. I have to go. You don't have any choice. Let me help you out. No, I have to stay. Please don't stay. You need to grab the bags. Take the bags. Yeah. You need to wait outside. Okay.
My husband's almost 80 years old. He can't
Yeah,
come
I
with
can.
me.
Please, can I help?
No, you can't do it.
Oh, don't do this, please.
Please.
Oh,
Someone's
God.
got to help him get home. This is terrible. You can't do this. This is.
Yeah, they are not happy about this. I shall be as I'm on the fence, how much do you think Harvey knew had to do with Dan's murder? So far of the recordings I've heard and read so far, if he knew about it, it wasn't talked about. So I would assume Donna Adelson is the matriarch of the Florida Adelsons. And even though he was a very successful dentist and everything, he might know, but he must... Everything tells me about that family is that the women are the ones running the family. So he might just have tagged along.
Is that okay with you? Please.
At that time, the strongest evidence was always against the hitman. And then they went after the solicitor, Catherine McBurberry. After that, they went for Catherine's boyfriend, who happened to be Charlie Adelson, the former brother-in-law of Dan Markel. And during the surveillance and sting operation, the suspicions was quite strong against Donna Adelson. Harvey, not so much in this, but there's a lot of recordings that we haven't heard yet. I would assume that if the trial against Donna Adelson is successful, they will go after Wendy, not Harvey. Maybe Donna should have booked a private jet. Maybe she should, just maybe, she shouldn't have called Charlie Adelson in prison and said she was going to leave the country.
Yes. You have anything in your pocket?
No.
Do you have anything of value in you?
No,
Plus, you have a necklace on. You
My-
take it off. Yeah. And the earrings, the rings, take everything. You give it to your husband. Because once you arrive at County Jail, they're gonna make you remove all that.
Yeah, that too. Maybe not. I mean, I've said this during the trial of Charlie Adelson. All Dan Markel tried to do was being a good dad. That's his crime in the Adelson family's eyes. He didn't want the boys to leave for Miami. And for you who are completely new to this, the Donna Adelson in recordings and in emails and text messages, examples but not limited, she told Wendy, in order to get reactions out of Dan Markel during the divorce, to post pictures of the boys outside a Catholic church telling they have converted. Another example is dressing the boys up in Hitler Jugend uniforms for a laugh. And for you who don't know, Dan Markel was Jewish. The Adelsons are Jewish. Dan Markel wanted the boys to grow up in Jewish traditions, not Orthodox or ultra-Orthodox, just basic Jewish traditions. Adelsons couldn't handle even that. So to spite Dan Markel, they wanted to dress the kids up in Hitler Jugend uniforms. Now, that wasn't realized, but yeah, I said it earlier, and I say it again. The Adelson family are genuinely bad people. That's not a crime. Having someone killed is.
Where am I going? In which county?
Open your finger.
Where am I going?
You're going to the Dade County jail.
Dade County Jail.
No,
This is right here, the 102.
I'm sorry, remove your earrings. No.
1 minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go back. Yeah, we'll go back out and just.
You're making a mistake.
Okay.
No mistake. There's two
Do me a favor
mistakes.
and try to take the off. If you can get this off for me.
Can you take it off, please, Donna? I don't
I don't want to hurt her.
Please.
Just a minute,
Please.
it's getting. Listen to me.
Yeah. I'll call.
Get an Uber, go home.
I will.
Take
I
it
will.
easy,
I will.
all right?
Yes.
Yeah.
There's anything else in her personal insurance.
Oh, it's coming, sweetheart, I got it. It's coming.
Hey, fellow Swede.
Do you have her driver's license by any chance?
I'm sorry?
Her driver's.
It's in my,
Yeah.
it's in my purse.
Yeah.
How it
Yeah, then you could give it.
Sir, do
It's
you need her
almost there.
passport, or can I give it to the hospital? The passport can I give it?
We don't know what's in the rest of the recordings. A number that has been thrown around is that they have around 2,000 hours of recordings. And in the Charlie Adelson trial, there was maybe 30 or 40 hours used. And most of those 2,000 hours are just people waiting for something to happen. But we don't know yet. It might be more coming up in the future trial against Donna Adelson. But it's hard to say that he didn't. Especially after because Catherine Murder, she met the Adelsons, and all of a sudden she's on trial, and then Charlie's a suspect, and the sting operation against Donna Adelson. He knew. He have to, at least after the fact. So that's all we know so far.
What's up?
Where is it?
It's in the blue and white, it's in the blue and white,
Yeah, but I'm gonna get her driver's license for it. Yeah.
The license, the address on your license is correct?
yes.
She needs all her.
When she goes to the jail, they work in the hospital.
They're all in here though.
Yes, they work. If I take them here, what will happen is when you go there, they possibly toss them out. So when you go to there, you would meet the nurse and the doctor, and then they'll work in conjunction with the hospital to get you whatever you need.
Yeah, but I don't have a list with me, I know what
Driver's license?
Yes.
I have a,
Is it multiple or is just one or two?
no, there's a bag of medication in here. Is that what you're asking me?
She can take medication.
No, I know. I was just trying to find out if
Go
it
get
was like
your
one or
medication.
two. Yeah, if it was one or two, then she maybe could take the name down.
Do you need anything else from her?
Can I ask
So
you
we're good to
something?
go?
Please, can someone just get my husband outside and
So I'll get her.
The gentleman here will assist him in any way.
I'll be okay.
I have the
Wait.
ring, hold on.
Let me have her. Please. No,
At that moment, the cell phone is evidence. It has always been evidence. So, and since she was already under arrest, they could take it. And if you go back, you see that she tried to do something with the phone, and that's when they first tried to grab it, and then she tried to do something with the phone. Now, we don't know what. but you don't want to take any chances of somebody trying to delete something. It has happened before that people, while wrestling for a phone, starts deleting a lot of stuff.
Crazy.
Okay.
All right, so I don't have the meds, honey, they're all in here.
Give me 1 moment, please. Hold the body. 1 moment.
That must be horrifying for Donna Adelson. For all that I know, is all about appearance. And now she's paraded through an entire airport in handcuffs. Whoo! And arrested and paraded with a theme song, apparently. Saxophone playing, a happy tune.
Go louder.
Now, I've seen other arrests, and they can become quite violent. Now, Donna Adelson at this point in time is 75, 74, I think. Yeah, purple walk to elevator music. Oh, sorry for pausing. But here's the thing. In my opinion, Donna more or less threw her entire family under the bus by trying to flee the country. Because when she did that, she left Wendy Adelson alone with the boys in Florida. All alone. Charlie is in prison. Donna and the boys were staying in a house not far away from their house. And she decided to just leave after doing all of that to allegedly have Dan Markel killed so she could have all the family around her. But once it started to burn under her feet, she's all about herself. Getting the monies, getting out of town. Didn't give two shits on a straw about Wendy Adelson and the boys. Will I cover the Donna Adelson trial when it starts? I don't know when it starts, because as you know, I'm doing the Young Thug trial, but that is a year-long trial. I might, depending on how long Donna Adelson trial will be, I might do a pause in the Young Thug trial to cover the Donna Adelson trial. Yeah, this is just them walking. Let's speed it up. Thank you, Ghost 3. Yep. No legal advice.
You have your case number?
Life advice. I sometimes do it, but don't take it with a grain of salt, because my situation is completely different from anybody else's situation. Any Phoenix Fire? Yeah, yeah. Don't do crimes. It's a bad idea. Don't do crimes. And again, why do we get ads? Well, I will show you. When I do, this is a monetized stream. That means I get maybe 50 cents for ads, maybe. But it keeps the channel going. So does super chats and membership gifting and stuff like that. But as you see here, I'm already at limited because I'm covering a trial involving a murder. So YouTube might show you ads, but I won't get paid for it. And I have it under conservative. So you will get as few as possible. Okay, let's get back to this.
You want to use the other?
That's a long, long walk. Walk of shame.
All right, there you go.
Yeah, I'm currently at about $2.50 per 1,000 views, which means if I have 300 views, that's $0.50 or something like that. Now, if this blows up and I get 2,000 views, okay, then I get I'm lowering the volume because they probably won't talk to her until they are in the cop car. Hey, Gigi. Thank you for being here. Thank you. Yeah.
We want to thank Morgan & Morgan for sponsoring this
What?
Bodycam video.
Screw you. I don't do free ads. Yeah. And if you want, once in a while, I do my fundraising streams for Zachariah Anderson, or a simple buy me shots stream where I usually it's my Finally Friday casual streams where you pay me to drink, and that's a part. I mean, Friday is Friday, but also to keep the channel running. Because I do have costs surrounding keeping this channel afloat. And that is thanks to the members. It cost me about $350 a month to keep this channel afloat. And if I get something above that, I get things to improve the channel. And that's why I have the streams monetized. So I get a few bucks in ad revenue, and maybe YouTube will like me more.
Thank you. Yeah. Oh, you're welcome.
All right, now they are in the cop car. Let's slow it down. because I assume they will try to talk to her.
You want to take my spot? You want more ahora? Okay, I'll do that.
If you prefer to watch this on Rumble, the Rumble stream link is on the top of the chat. It's pinned up there.
Let me. Well, you can have the car if you want. Let me leave the camera. Okay, the address on the license is good. Huh? The address on the license. That's a comment, okay? Recording.
Hi, Pixie. You got a membership gifted. Okay, so they put her in the cop car, camera angled towards her. She might be thinking about where did I go wrong, or more probable, because I was. I had no idea that commercial was up there. I don't get paid for that. Hey, Dave. It's late for you, but it's really early for me. I woke up an hour ago thinking, okay, what am I supposed to do? And then I realized, oh, the Donna Adelson body cam arrest video. So, ta-da! Now, what is she? She's probably going through, I need to call my lawyer and stuff like that. And don't talk. And hello, still not bad here over at Rumble. Heyo. Yeah, that too. That too. Compared to other videos I've seen of arrest, this is very calm. Yeah, this is why they brought a female cop, because if they're going to search her for anything, they kind of need to go over parts of the body where, well, I think it's nowadays it's in the law in most states that females pat down females, men pat down males. I know that has been not the case all the time, and sometimes there are some video surface of men patting down females of all ages, and I just have to say that a few months ago I saw a video of more or less a 12 or 13-year-old girl being patted down very severely by a cop, a male cop. And I just have to say to that cop, you are a pedo. You're a disgusting pedo. You can wait for a female cop to get to the scene and do the pat down. Because the way you touched that girl makes you a fucking pedo. And for legal reasons, I will not show that video. Because I don't want to be sued. You can find it yourself. Because I trust my audience being able to search for those videos. And to be honest, there are probably thousands of those videos. because some male cops are disgusting pigs.
1928 at 109, right? And then I took a 15 with 3105.
Oh, and something I'm not afraid to say. In the Take Care of Maya trial, we found out during one of the depositions, one of the lawyers for J Hatch, who deposed Maya, had a picture of her in bikini in front of her, knowing how uncomfortable that made her, and kept staring at it for a good hour. That lawyer should... Yeah, I know I can't say it. You draw your own conclusion.
And I was arrival at 2035. Then you showed up.
Well, the air condition doesn't go to the back because of the vent, because of the plastic.
Can we open this a little bit then?
Absolutely.
That's fine.
It'll be freezing. Yeah. You'll be glad you have it.
Well, she knows how to shut up, apparently. I will speed this up. Oh, sorry. I didn't know there were closed captions. Sorry. Speed it. Oh. Thank you, KDP, for one. I don't know what. That is $8. Thank you so much for your super chat. I really appreciate it.
How long we're going to sit here?
First saw you on Legal Vices forever ago. First saw you on Legal Vices forever ago and been a lurker ever since. Love your content and thank you for what you do. Thank you for being here and thank you so much for supporting the channel. Thank you so much. I like getting super chats. Who wouldn't? Let's go back a few seconds.
Thank you. Do you know how long we're going to sit? Oh, how long we're going to sit here?
When he comes back, he's going to take it from here to the warrant room and then to the facility. We're waiting for the other officer to come back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, whatever information he took from you, I guess that's what he was missing, so he's going to input it.
Okay. So the next place is what, the warrant? What did you say?
Huh?
What did you say the next place was?
Well, see, what happened is the warrant that they have from you is from out of Leon County.
When did they issue a warrant?
So what happened is we have to take you to our warrant room for that information to get entered.
Oh, I got one.
After that,
I'm winning.
to
Oh, come on.
the jail, to the local jail.
Okay, because I didn't know there was a warrant. How would I know that?
Well, we wouldn't have been able to take you if there wasn't something in place.
I didn't know there was a warrant. You're not supposed... I mean, you realize you have a warrant on you during your arrest or it will be sent home to you. In this case, it took days between you told your son that you were going to leave the country until you actually tried to leave the country. So there wasn't enough time really to contact your lawyer and have you brought in. And you probably know why. And you know now.
So aren't they supposed to inform? Aren't they supposed to inform me if there was a warrant for me?
Well, I don't know the details.
Yeah, I don't either.
They had a warrant. And you, the gentleman that you met earlier in the plain clothes.
Yes.
Right. They were supposed to inform you of whatever, and then because it's a county warrant, that's how we became involved.
Okay. Yeah.
That tells me she thought she had time because a warrant usually is sent home or via your lawyer. So she might have thought, oh, I have time because they send the warrant home to me. My lawyer can stall them so I can get away. No. Okay, so it seems like Law and Seaward has been edited this for, well, this would probably be an hour long without the edits, so they have cut a lot of the breaks just to get to when she actually talks.
Can I have the wrist?
1 second, Ray. Yeah, you're gonna have to bring up the window because it's raining.
It's raining a lot, yeah?
It's raining.
Okay, brother. Thank you, man.
All right.
I'll see you.
Hi, Arian.
Airport very cozy. Change my QTH to Warren, transporting a white female. Ready for starting?
EU, hi. Good to see you.
6003. Gonna roll out the windows. It's raining once we exit, okay?
No, please don't play young. I don't want my my videos taken down again. I had one taken down because they played a Young Thug song in trial. Now that is up again. Now I got not a copyright strike, but one of, I think, day 9 of the Young Thug trial. I don't get ad revenue from anymore because something was played in it that resembled a song. I've been disputing a lot because of the Young Thug trial. It's not fun, but that's part of being a content creator. So please don't play any songs on radio.
Yourself. Let me lock the door.
messes up a little of my nose.
Absolutely. Like that.
Oh,
Okay.
thank you.
No, you're welcome. We go to that office right there in the corner. Let me get the door for you. Thank you. How you doing?
Let's have a seat over there.
This one. We turn around a little bit this way, so it's protocol that we need to follow, you know? Rules and regulations.
Yeah, it must be really hard for Donna Adelson to not be brought in through the red carpet.
Take your time, no rush, cover your head. We're gonna go through that door over in the corner.
Run, Donna, run! Imagine being so close that you are about to board the plane and then, and here you are, barbed wire, chicken fence. Yeah. Poor Donna. Can we get an aw for Donna? Aww. Yeah, please try to get the door open, Mr. Cost.
4:35, please show me arrival of UK. Ready for ending? $6014.
Yeah, I don't know. But there's been some video about one of the son's bar mitzvah out there, and it looks really, really staged. And yeah, needs the dragnet thing. Yeah, so I don't know when these poor boys for the past 8 years, almost 9 years, their dad got killed, and one by one, the people responsible are arrested, charged, went to trial, and convicted. They are close because they have probably told these boys for years, one, what an a-hole their dad was, and two, they had nothing to do with it, but truth will surface. I would assume that Wendy is just like her mother. She tried to be the matriarch of the family, but Dan Markel was a good man. Of all I've seen about him, of all I've heard about him, he was a genuinely good man. And he deserved better, and his sons deserves better than to be fed lies about their father, which I assume the Adelsons have been doing to them.
Let's have a seat. Oh, you know what?
It's all red.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why.
The outside? I'm sorry, I can't. New to the case, Donna, the matriarch of the decedent's family in the unaliving. Do tell. Okay, Dan Markel was ended in 2015. Dan Markel and Wendy Adelson used to be married. She took the kids and left and cleaned out the house while leaving. It took weeks for Dan Markel to find them and start all the proceedings and everything. And in the middle of the divorce proceedings, that was highly contagious. He was ended. So far, the hired gunman has been convicted. The person soliciting the hiring of gunmen, convicted. Charlie Adelson, the brother-in-law or former brother-in-law to Dan Markel, convicted because he paid for it. And now they're gunning for Donna Adelson, the matriarch of the Adelson-family, because it seems like she was the orchestrator of this in the background. That's the... And the cop taking her in accordance with their policy, fingerprints, mugshot, body search, jail suit, holding cell till she sees the judge. Yeah, and since she was in a jailhouse called to her son, she talked about unaliving herself. So she was, in accordance to policy, nothing in the cell that she could use to unalive herself. We won't see that because we are almost done here.
Oh, let's stand over just in case it's raining. How you doing, boss?
Yeah. This is county jail, so this...
Hold on.
All right. That's... that's about it. Now, this wasn't maybe not the wildest. We've seen much more interesting on other cop shows and stuff like that. But for context, it's really good to have everything. She wasn't mistreated. They apprehended her. They were quite gentle to her. We all have seen the videos of people not being that. So, by all accounts, she has been treated well. From her arrest to her arraignment and stuff like that. Now, I know that during when they transported her up to Leon County, that she was re-evaluated. It was Donna Adelson wanted Wendy and the two sons to move to Miami. Charlie Adelson lived and worked as a law professor in Leon County. So by order from the court, the divorce court, family court, whatever, she couldn't move the kids to Miami. So it was all about she wanting to... Allegedly, Donna Adelson wanted the family back in Miami. So, no, not money. It's pure pride, narcissism stuff. She couldn't have it that Dan Markel had the kids, was allowed to have the kids. Replay. Oh, already. Yeah. Yeah, but that was the body cam video of the arrest of Donna Adelson, which I have quite a large... If you want to know more about the trials and everything, I have quite the playlist of the it's called the Florida Law Professor Murder Trial. And I have 18 streams and videos up on it. if you want to learn more about it, you can, and you have the time, go for it. Go for it. Okay. Thank you everybody for showing up. Thank you for the gifted membership. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for being here. Let's see if I can send you off if somebody else is streaming at the moment. I see. Oh, MG Law is streaming. I don't know about what. MG Law is another law tuber. He seems to be streaming about the Maya Kowalski order, frozen Teslas, and other things. So it's general law review things. So I'll be sending you over there. Everybody say hi to MG Law for me. Good Logic is also, but he has a large audience already. I love Joe. I love his content, but MG Law needs you more. So I'll be sending you over to him. Everybody say hi to MG Law for me, and I will see you tomorrow your time. All right. Bye-bye.